Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening. Molly Mary, she laying on the front porch in the sun. Hey, Janelle. I wanted to come on real quick and say hello to everybody. Touch on a couple things. Need to take a little break, eat me some late lunch. Hi, Nelly. I love that. Uh, you guys are wonderful, beautiful. I love you guys so much. I gotta get ready to shave and get myself in order. Hey, long time no hear, see. Blessings, Shannon. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Where? I didn't see Mr. RG. Where did I missed him. Where is my Nelly? Molly May. Woody! Molly. Littlefoot, it's good to see you. Much love. Blessings to you. Thanks for dropping in. He is out on the ranch. Oh, okay. I got you. I hope he's got some type of breeze and plenty of water. I know he does. Wasn't I just talking to you? I think so, yeah. Ah. I was shoveling some lasagna and didn't look at chat. I texted you too. I don't know if your phone's by you. Letting you know I was going to call you here in a minute. You know. Ah. How's everybody today? Everybody doing good? I figured you're busy. We had leftover lasagna for lunch. Oh, that's always the best, leftover. I love spaghetti fried in the frying pan next day. Oh my. There y'all go, getting me hungry. What's that say? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did mine with squash, cabbage instead of noodle. Mom does that. She does it with oh man, what's it called? She uses two different things. Broccoli and then she'll use the other one. What's the white vegetable? You're doing astrology? I figured you were busy today. BLB, good to see you. Blessings to you. Cauliflower. That's what it was. Yes, you know, there you go. You just said it. Boy, I get weird. I get goofy when I get under stress. I do the opposite. I don't get quiet. I get dodo brain. Dang. Anorexic? I don't know if that's what that is or not. I don't I don't know. Never was good with any of that. Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable here. Autocorrect. Sounds good. Shannon stuffed with bone-in pork chops. Wow. Daggone it. Gotta love it. Woo! Oh, y'all got a boogie. 75. Wow. It's about that here, 72 to 75. It was cold this morning. I jumped on this thing this morning, about froze to death. Well, I had my Harley leathers on, but I was still cold. And I hope that isn't that is a scratch. Daggone it. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know how that happened. That's weird. $75. I would have never thought you said that. 80 and has been raining all day. We had, that's funny you said that. 11 o'clock last night, we had Mr. Carson. Good to see you, sir. Salute. Blessings to you. You and your family. Blessings. Yeah, 11 o'clock last night, we had one hell of a storm. And then again at 67. Wow. And then at 3 o'clock, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I mean, it was. And, hey! And, I got out of there, and it finally had moved out of here. Thank goodness. 67 in Ohio. Wow. Billy, scratch on your bike. No, I know. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see how I can do this. It's not anywhere terrible. It's right there in the corner of my mirror. Right there. And I have no idea how that got there. It's crazy. 67 was a good year I was born, the summer of love. There you go. 67 to 69, my dad always talks about. Of course, let's see, when was he? The Navy was, I think, it was either 68 or 69 to 72. The Nam era. Yep. Well, I'm fixing to cut out of here in a day or so. Well, it's about a 95% chance. So, anyway. But yeah, I figured we've been on such a good roll that I wanted to go live. I wanted to keep it rolling. I know I don't have much to show out, which it's not that I don't. I'm always at the house because that's my downtime. The only time I get a chance to get on with you guys. Long hair, sideburns, hobo chick clothes. Yeah. I still think about the disco shoes, Mrs. Linda. I always mess with mom and dad. I remember him putting them on with a spoon. Road King, Patriot Red, Tri-Glide Black. Oh, yeah. That Tri-Glide is sweet. Both of them are. Oh, yeah. 69 Chevelle. My favorite Camaro was the 67. The first year for him. 67 was also the year Patty revealed herself in the Yes. Good point. Good point, Littlefoots. Yep. Yes, ma'am. RG stacked heel shoes. Yeah. Yeah. You know, everybody has their different times that they wish they had grown up. I wish I'd grown up or, was raised up like 50. The year Dad was born, 1952, all the way to about 1970. I wish that time, because I love drag racing. I just love everything about the lifestyle then. Minus smoking the grass and drinking the alcohol. That wasn't my cup of tea, never has been. But everything else around that, the manner, the manners people had, how they raised their kids for the most part, I just loved it. My mom said I missed it by a couple years. My mom said you could dress him after you marry him. There you go. Tammy, good to see you. Much love, blessings to you. Thanks for dropping in. Beautiful day today. Alan, good to see you, Alan. Thanks for dropping in. Blessings. 69 Mach 1. Dad had a 70 Mach. It was green with the black, I guess, rally stripes or whatever you want to call it. Wow, you had some nice stuff then those years. Mach 1, Charger, Camaro, GTX, and more was good. Oh, yeah, yes. Yes, I personally think those were the best years for automobiles, period. Except for the Model A's. I loved the Model A's. 1932, 33, 34. I love them. I had a 3-window 30, I think it was a 34. Well, it was two. It was 33 some parts and 34. The body was a 32. I'm wrong. And the chassis was either a 32 or a 34. I know it wasn't the same chassis. I got you, Mr. Carson. You got me all excited when you were naming them off, man. I love every one of them. I always liked the big cars. I love that GTX. Oh, yeah. What, the Novas and the Deuces and the box Novas, they came out, what, 62, 63, and ran all the way to 66, I believe, 66, 67. I think it was 66. I want a little Deuce Coupe. Yeah. Yeah. I like the 63 Deuce because of the round headlight, single headlight. That is really nice. I've always wanted to hot rod a station wagon. I love the Ford, the 60s station wagons. Like the Galaxy wagon, I guess they are, or Fairlane. Man, they're nice. What is it? I have a 2015. I had a 2010 SS, bright red, black with silver license. Mine had silver license. Wow, nice car. I also have. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I read an article last night on Reddit. It said that, as they've been saying ever since COVID started, they're saying that it's nothing more than the flu. And they basically jockeyed these tests around, came up with these tests to make them. They just put a COVID label on top of a flu test, is what they're trying to say. And I don't mean any harm. I'm not being political or biased or anything. I feel that that's probably pretty accurate. My friend had a black Shelby GT Mustang with gold. Oh, I bet you that was a 67, Miss Linda. 67, 68. Wow. Shelbys are a nice car. They are. They really are. I like the 67. It's sloped back in the back. By the back window, it's sloped down. Man, that was a beautiful car. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm no doctor or anything, and you know me. I don't know anything. I don't know much at all, to be honest with you. But I hear people talking. Wow, 45. You'll never see that. I think Dad said he paid like 32 or 3,300 brand new, and it came in on a train car, and they lifted it, took it right off the train car, and it didn't have the decals on it yet. He told him, don't put them on. I don't want them on there. He kept them on the back seat, took it home, and I don't think he ever put them on. What about the emergency blast supposedly coming October 4th? Yeah, well, keep an eye out. Supposedly, I heard something about September 23rd. From that day, it's supposed to kick off a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of reoccurring events. Similar. Baller! sorry to hear. Prayers for you. Yes, yes, absolutely. Amen. Our baller. Good to see you. I missed you coming in. Where you at? Oh, there you are, sir. Hello, Mr. Bill, Mr. Carson. Hello, Mrs. Linda, Mrs. Lee. Hello to Chad as well. Hope all is well. Back at you, my brother. Blessings. Much love. Thanks for dropping in. Janelle. No, yeah. Keep buying the bread. That bread's pew pew. Yep. Yes, sir. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was just saying that I get when I get a little under a bit of stress, I start getting a little goofy. I'm the one that I don't get quiet. I don't get nasty. I guess I act out. I don't know. Thank you, Tammy, cousin, everyone. Good day, sir. Keep on the brass. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't ignore it. You know, my dad has a 66 Dodge Charger Mint came in. You were talking about. Yeah, boy, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, very antsy. And believe it or not, with my my senile butt, I start getting sharper. It's like a snap of a finger. I go right back to, call it what you will, training or whatever, but it's like I hone right back in on an instant. I made a new batch Saturday. Oh, that's wonderful. Mom won't even drive it. That's funny. I remember as a kid, my mom and dad drag racing. My mom had a Pontiac Bonneville, big old car. Dad had a motorcycle, and they'd get out front of the house, the farm, and they'd line up and drag race. That was the good old days. Wait a minute, I missed something here. You will. Oh wow, his first car. That's the kind of, I love those types of stories, man. I love that. That's history right there. Not 100% on that, Mr. Carson. Think the General Lee was 69. That's all I know. Oh, okay. I'm not sure either. Drive it. That's right. That's right. Riding in the back of a pickup truck. Yep. I had one of those Subaru Brats, and it had the two seats in the back of the bed. Man, kids today have no clue. Good old day, yeah. Oh yeah, I miss them. I think out of anything and everything, I miss the 70s and 80s, man. Of course, like I said, I caught the tail end of the beautiful 60s, but I had fun. I had lots of fun. I'm still having fun. Yep. Now, if you get caught riding one on any regular highway, they'll actually ticket you. That's crazy. But of course, you know what kind of state I live in, so that's no surprise. My wife could speed shift her 72. Oh my gosh. Duster better than any of us guys. I guarantee it. I bet you she would slap that. What did it have in it? Did it have the Hurst shifter, the tall, like the one that went like this and then turned back to you? I bet you she could shift the heck out of that thing. They still have a class for the manual trans. Yeah, see? They got a class at all the racetracks now for the fastest manual shifter in the fastest times. I love that. I think that's better than any other drag racing, period. I think all the fun came out of it when the automatic started getting to be the thing. Lay in a ditch dead till mom said, come eat. Yeah. Mom would take the broom and run you out of the house, and that's right, you weren't to come back until we had a big bell. And then, of course, she could yell one time, and I knew. I love them dusters. Wow. Yep. I don't know how many times I get coming up the farm driveway just wrenching on them pedals, and the chain would pop. Drive my knee right into the gooseneck or the handlebars. Oh my goodness, you talk about, or hit that crossbar. I don't have to tell you the rest. It would make you lose your voice. My mom had a Monte Carlo. It was white with red pinstripe. Monte Carlo SS. That thing was nice. Had the console shift. Oh, yeah. I think it was an 84. I'll have to ask her. Those were nice cars for what they were. They come factory with a 305, but you could order them, special order them with a 350. We were told to go play, drink out of water hoses. Yep. Yep. It wasn't nothing like drinking well water. We used to have aluminum pail and sipping out of that thing at well water. It's so cold. Then we had a spring, and I think the well was fed off a spring, to be honest with you. You talk about cold. You used to have to get lowered down in there to clean the spring, the feed, the spring out, so the water would come back, start flowing in the well again. And I'm gonna tell you what, you get down there, and once you cleaned out the silt and the dirt from blocking the spring, the water would get up to your waist, and you'd have hypothermia before you knew it. My knees never had anything but scabs and bruise. Yes, Miss Linda, isn't that the truth? I woke up one morning, I was 6, 7 years old. We extended our bicycle forks, welded water pipe sections in with cross fork stabilizer. Wow, now that's doing it. I love that. The banana bicycle seat, oh yeah. Sissy bar on the back. Yes, Linda, laugh out loud, but love being outside. Yes. I woke up one morning and Dad had just gotten back from getting his coffee. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was 6, 7 years old. And he got a clothespin. Yeah, Chiver. He got a clothespin and a playing card, a card of a deck of cards. And he clipped it on to the back of the frame of the bicycle and stuck it in by the, sorry for the background noise. He stuck the card in where the spokes were on the back wheel. And you take off, and that used to be my make pretend motorcycle. And it'd go, and the faster you go, the louder it'd get. I thought that was the greatest thing to slice bread. Yep. Oh man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was the coolest kid in the neighborhood. You should have seen the other kids gathering around looking at it. I went from a VW Beetle to a Coupe de Ville. Oh, I'd love to have but either one. I'm a sucker for the VWs. Man, I love them. We used to do that too with the car. Yep. Yep, Littlefoots. Yes, we did that too. Love riding bikes with the car. Yeah, I told my kids about it growing up, and they'd look at me like, what are you talking about? They had no idea. So we set it up, me and Dad one day, one of Haley's first bikes. We put it in there. It didn't grab her attention like it did for me and the other kids. I mean, she thought it was cool, but she's like, oh, I like the sound. But she wasn't like all psyched up about it like I thought she would be. I like that DeVille 452. Oh, yeah. Who would, go figure, who would think we're talking about all this today? You never know. Wonder where Brother Raymond is. I figured he'd been right here with us. We had a bicycle parade. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like Mr. Carson. We were always wrenching on I'd go to the junkyard with Dad or different ones, and I'd be the first one climbing in the pile, seeing what I could bring back to add to my bike or modify it. Ease the tension, yeah. My nose won't stop itching. It's right on the end of my nose, like it's driving me nuts. Yeah, I'm a goofball today. Goofy. Man, I'm so happy that this weather has cooled off some for everyone. I have prayed and prayed. Ragweed. Ever have a firecracker under the bicycle seat? No. You got to. I'm curious now. You got to tell me about that one. I know that's got to be a funny one. It's a wonder I never experienced it though. I was the youngest one out of all the cousins, and of course they used to throw me on a wagon and push me down the hill until I was barrel rolling, and did stand there and laugh at me. Yeah, cuff jeans, white T-shirt with a pack of. Oh yeah, rolled up in one sleeve, Zippo in the front pocket. We thought we were pretty cool. Oh yeah, the blue jeans and white shirt and a shop jacket. Oh yeah, hat all bent up or no hat with long hair. Believe it or not, I used to have long hair. Neighborhood boys did that to me. Oh man, is that what that means? Because mite itches at the end of my nose all the time. Wow. Huh. You know, I believe. Well, I'm pretty certain you're right. Because since since we started cutting, obviously all the other farmers are starting to follow suit, and I've noticed in the evening, especially if I ride my bike, I'm getting really agitated on either side of my throat, like to the point yesterday it was hard to swallow. So I know it's all the dust and everything we're stirring up in the field. We would build ramps and cinder blocks and plywood. Oh yeah. I usually made a visit to the doctor after those. Mom would have to carry me up. Sprained wrist or ankle or mine doing it too. Yeah. Yeah, I sneezed 13 times this morning as soon as I woke up. 4 o'clock this morning, Jen was just getting ready to leave to go on the bus, and I'm in the kitchen sneezing. Got the whole house up. I'm one of those sneezers that sneezes no less than 10 times. Once it starts, I can't stop. Sorry, guys. I apologize. My nose is doing something. 13 again. Yes. I'm going to give you a number, guys. 60-20. Remember that. Yeah, corn tassel pollen from all the acres of corn around us. Yellow dust. Yes, Mr. Carson. I was trying to think of what. Yes. And I mean, it coats everything. We were pliable back then when we've been. Yes. Thank goodness. We'd all had broken bones everywhere. Let me clean this. Sorry, guys. I got finger marks all over everything. I don't know why that keeps going off. Oh, man. Signing cast at school was, yes, it was. I couldn't wait. That was the first thing you thought about after you broke something. I did anyway. I thought that was awesome. All right, I can't wait to get to school and show everybody and get everybody to sign. Hearing talking. Huh. Every time I go to Zoom, I always accidentally pull up the comments. That's the biggest pear tree in Chestertown. They said somewhere between 175 and 200 years old. And of course, you can see all the debris. I gotta get the tractor and scoop it up and get it to the back. But I've been cleaning up around it and back beginning of the summer and put that prayer around her. Yes, that's right, Miss Linda. Oh yeah, they are really good. Now, what was I going to tell you? The funny thing about that pear tree is, one year the pears are really good, really juicy and tasty, and then you'll have, and a year or two after that, you'll have them where they'll come out really gritty. Do you get any pears, or does Savvy? I get them early, but then the deer and Saba get them more than we do. I'll get a couple bushels off of it, but generally how that tree produces, and I don't know if it's normal for every fruit tree, but they start growing at the top, and then they work their way down. And what I'll do is get the loader bucket and get somebody to lift me up in the air, and I'll get the ones up top because they seem to be always bigger and tastier. Yep. But I look forward to it. Now we had a couple seasons where it didn't produce anything, and I had an arborist come out, and he took that old style drill and manually drilled into it. Oh yeah, I've had that. That is really good. I got some from the Mennonites, and man, that was good. But he drilled it, and he injected some type of, I forgot the name of it, but he shot it with this liquid. I guess it's a type of medicine for fruit trees, and boy, what a difference it is. They're always in it too. Always in it. Let me see something here. That's beans over there. That's about, to that woodage on the far side of the field, that's about 450 yards from where I'm standing. That's where Dad was standing here and asked me, he said, Billy, well, he called me Bubba. He said, Bubba, who is that standing over there on the field edge? And of course, I was doing something. I spun around. I said, where, Pop? And when I turned around and looked, I said, oh my goodness. And that's when he couldn't see. Now imagine that. Pear trees are alternating fruit bearing. We're doing that on, oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I always wondered if they did that. Did they do it, and did they have certain times that they only turned out? My persimmon, yes, yep. We're loaded with persimmons on the backside of the property. Yep. Man, there is a ton of stuff going on over there. You guys see all that? Look at that white face. Let me see if I can point out without... Hold on, guys. Right there. Hold on. I'm shaking. Look at that. Pecans. Oh, man. I just ate my first pawpaw. I see those in the voids, too. Yeah. What is a pawpaw? I should know. A pawpaw. Why does that ring a bell? A pawpaw. You got me on that one. What's what? What he said, a pawpaw. Yeah, what is a pawpaw? Nelly, can you buy pawpaw jelly from... Huh. So they're making jelly with it too? Burn, I gotta clean her up. Black Betty's a little dirty. Green fruit, yellow center. So what do you peel it and eat the center out? Or you take the skin off and eat it? Have to check those out. Yeah, me too. I'm very curious about that. Thought it was slang. I did too. Big seeds, you can eat the skin and all. Oh wow. Wow. Is there a period to where they're tough and you got to let them ripen up before you can eat them, or is it something you can eat right away? Man, look at all this mess on my pipes. That must be from my boot. Billy, you running stock car? No, I'm running Screaming Eagle. They call it, I have to look it up again, but I put it stage 2, got bigger cams, put this aftermarket system on it, had to go on. I forgot what it's called. But apparently you can't run it without having it cammed up because it draws too much air. Your air and fuel mixture is not balanced. When you cam it up, you have to go what's it called again? The throttle body has to go up 2 sizes, and then you got to have plenty of inlet for air. And then I had to get the Thundermax tuner. It's a self-tuner. It tunes after 100 miles. It'll tune right to the motor. My world, good to see you. Much love and blessings. Google it. You probably have them when they are soft but still on the tree. All right, I'll Google it. I was just trying to figure out what do they like. It's no biggie. I was just wondering. I never heard of them. Long Island. Oh, long shaped. Kind of like a potato. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, my world. I just got this one. I've got another one. Mr. Carson, yeah. My other bike's carbureted. I don't know if I've got what's it called, Lacunia? I can't remember what carburetor's on that, but I had to up that carb too, go to a bigger. I had dual carbs on it, but I took them back off. It was just too much headache. Yes, that's it. This is a 107 block punched to a 118. But like I said, I've only got it. The owner of Laura Harley Davidson owned the bike. He had it built to drag race it. And Elizabeth, good to see you. Much love, blessings to you. Thanks for dropping in. And he set it all up, had it put on a dyno, and then ended up selling it to me because they kind of dropped the ball on a deal that I had already signed on. And he made the deal right, and he sold me this. Wish I knew how to ride. I would feel, oh, it's nothing to it. But the riding part, learning how to ride, that's nothing. It's what you're facing out here. It's the people coming at you. It's gotten really crazy for people that are used to riding all the time. It's rough out here. I tell everybody, I feel like I'm going into battle every time I get on a bike. Because you have to be alert. You can't second guess nothing. Don't take your eyes off for 1 second. And then, dummy me, not too long ago, I decided to get on my phone and almost get hit right on live. So it's not good to do any of that on a motorcycle for sure. Even on when it wasn't that bad. I love riding motorcycles. Have a Harley coat and boots. There you go. You're ready then. Dumb shits. Oh, sorry. No one pays attention. No, they don't. They don't. This guy was on the phone, and he just come on out. No, they don't. They really don't. They really don't. I'm gonna change the color of this thing. The black is just, you're relentlessly cleaning this thing on a daily. If I back it out of the garage, I gotta wipe it down. That's how bad it is. Lesson learned about riding, and yep. And you have to drive. That's right. That's the word I was looking for. Mr. Carson keeps me on the street. I'm always dropping the words I'm looking for. I can't at that quick moment. It doesn't have any miles on it. 11,000. When I got it, it had 9,000 on it. Now it's 11,745, and it's a 2015. And then the motor, so 9,000 to 11. So I put 10, 11, 12. So I basically almost 3,000, maybe a little bit over 3,000. The motor's just starting to really break in. Miss Danny. Hey, Danny. Good to see you, brother. Blessings. Thanks for dropping in, my man. I've been trying to catch up on your videos too, man. You've had some interesting things going on at the farm or at your property. I thought you had a blue one for some reason. I got another one. My dad has a 07 Fat Boy that's limited edition. They only made the color 1 year. It's a white. What is it called? Is it called Trick Illusion? So when you look at the white pearl or opal, I guess, I don't know. When you look at it in the sunlight, you see gold, purple, blue, yellows. I mean, it is amazing color. Well, apparently they only made like 750 some of those bikes in 07. And of course, in 07, it was the first year for the 96 cubic inch and then the first year for the 6-speed trans. So he got all those additions that year with that paint scheme. And of course, it only has like 12,000 miles on it. And they claim it's worth a lot of money. Oh, and it was the first year that they put holes in the solid rims because you couldn't ride that. It was hard to stay on the road on a windy day. Those wheels in the wind, when the wind would hit it, it had no way to cut through the wheels, and it'd blow you right off the road. Opalescent. Is that right? Opalescent? I don't know. I can't. I rode a bike for years. Crashed too many. Oh, geez Louise. I hope I never. Well, I don't want to say hope. I will not go down. I don't try to keep that. And that's the wrong thing to say too. I don't have any plans of ever going down. I'll just leave it at that. I did drop a bike one time. I forgot to put my feet down when I came to a red light. But other than that, I know that's crazy sounding, but I did. Oh, okay. I figured, but Opalescent. Opalescent? Opalescent. Janelle's like, he reads the same way he whistles. Oh, man. I didn't plan on some old lady taking me out. Yeah, I lost a good friend. We were in Myrtle Beach at Bike Week. 50 plus years of riding. I got 31, 32 years, something like that. Rex, knock on wood. There you go. We were at a light down in Myrtle Beach. It was about 20 of us. Does anyone here watch Arkansas Bigfoot? If not, you might like them. I think I've heard of him before. I think a few of us do. I'm not sure, though. We were sitting at a light, and an 83-year-old guy just left the eye doctor. and he plowed into about 5 or 6 bikes, domino effect. Well, it broke my friend Doc's femur. They took him in for surgery. He was fine other than that. Took him in for surgery, and he got a blood clot, and it went straight to his heart and killed him. The most terriblest thing, I don't know. It was crazy. We went and seen him at the hospital and wanted to talk to him, which we did right before they took him in for emergency surgery. And we said, all right, brother, we'll see you when you get out, and we'll be up to see you in recovery. We get up the road and get a phone call he passed away. We were like, how in the hell did he just pass away? There was nothing critical other than his leg. RG had a 92-year-old lady run on a stop sign and hit his truck broadside. Wow. Those are the scary ones. Best friend crashed 07, 08, Daytona Beach. Oh, man. That's what I'm saying, and like Danny said, he didn't plan it, and you never know. I rode my 76 till around 2005, had 8 crashes, 2 of them real bad. Wow. Well, maybe it was a calling. You're still here with us. That's the good thing. That's the plus side to it. She told the cops she was going home to watch Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I'm not laughing at the accident. I'm laughing at that. Was that really that important that you had to fly down the road? Wow. She really wanted to see that episode. Wow. Word of advice, don't drink Jim Beam while riding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't drink at all. I had a few friends that used to have where you go bar hopping. I always got the food or just something over the bar, something quick to eat. And everybody always have a beer or two. Next thing you know, you're stopping at 5 or 6 different bars. Started, he's good to go. You get to the 4th or bar top. And I'm like, oh, no, this isn't going to work. And I always made sure that I get myself away from that pack. Yeah, Pat Sajak must have had a new suit and haircut that night. My brother had an Indian motorcycle. Oh, man, I love Indian. Indian's awesome. If I ever get another one, I think I was looking at them before this one. But I like baggers. I like fully dressed out bikes. And I really didn't find nothing. Not saying they don't have anything that suits me, but I couldn't find anything in the time and fashion that I wanted one. If I had took my time a little longer, I probably would have found something, but you know how that goes. You know how I am. I'm always in a hurry. Well, not as much as I used to be. Yep. All right, guys. Listen, it's good talking to you guys. I wanted to come on and say hello. I missed the hell out of each and every one of you. I still got my Harley in a garage at my brother's house, 76 Roadster. Wow. Yeah, don't get rid of that, brother. I've always wanted the year that I was born. I love the 70. I like all of the Sportsters. They don't make Sportsters anymore. They came out with the Milwaukee 8 engine, and they made a 935 for the 888. They don't make the 888s anymore, 883, and they don't make the 1200s or the 1000s. Of course, they stopped making the 1000s in the 70s. But, the 1200s, shit, I hadn't seen it in 20 years. Wow. The 1200s, they built a bike in place of it. Get out of there, Molly. Molly. Hold on, guys. Get out of there right now. They came out with a 1250, and they say it's really nice. I haven't test rode one. And the 883, the 935 model, they claim it's as fast or has the performance of the old 1200s. Yes, that's right, Miss Carson. Yep. Billy, I'm off work now, outside my yard, and man, me too, with the stuff that you've been capturing, Your timestamps are some of the best timestamps I've ever seen. And I wasn't pulling your leg the other day when I told you that. I'm telling you. You caught at the Sheets. I hope you don't mind me saying this on live. You caught a whole entire Savai family watching you guys from the woods. I mean, right on the edge of the woods, and they were cloaked so perfect that you could see every feature about them. It was amazing, amazing. I was blown away by it. And then the two that I saw today, the last picture you sent me, man, they were huge. It no less than 12 foot tall. They are always at that gap. Yeah, see, they like that. They like being up where they can see, and I've always called them nosy in a nice way. They like being out where they can see things. And what better place? Yeah, at the gas station. Yep. It was, Mr. Carson. It definitely was. Amazing. Did I miss something? Oh, no. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, I'm going to get out of here. Brother Mike, Long Island Bigfoot. Shout out to him. This is his trademark. I kind of borrowed it, stole it from him. He said he doesn't care, but I like announcing that it's his trademark. You guys have a wonderful day, and much love, prayers, and blessings to each and every one of you. I love every one of you. Guys, look up by my head. Let me see if I can show you. Look right there. Look at that half a face. You see it in the sky? Kind of creepy, huh? Now it's starting to disappear. Take care, Littlefoots. Take care, everyone. Much love to you. Yeah, now it's fading out. You see it? That is wild. Okay, guys, I love you. See you on the next one. I'll be on tonight about 8. Probably about 8 o'clock. See you guys later.